guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Scarlett here today, and if you are new, hit the subscribe button down below so you do not miss a future upload. And today's video is going to be talking about my top 10 artists plus 5 honorable mention artists for the month. Just wanting to talk about to see who I've been listening to this summer, and without further ado, let's just see which artists I've been listening to. Okay, so the way I used to do this was going from 10 to 1, but I'm just gonna go 1 to 10, and then we'll do the honorable 5 on the next clip. So the first artist that I've been listening to a lot, are we gonna be surprised? Number 1 is Carpenters, the Carpenters, Karen and Richard. I have said this for years, every time I've done this video, kind of, especially during the summer, the Carpenters are like my summer artist because that's when I discovered and started like really deep diving into their music 10 years ago. In 2016, I was 14 years old. I became obsessed with Karen's voice. I became obsessed with the way Richard's arrangements were, or however you want to say it. And of course, they're gonna be number 1. They're like the first artist I really truly fell in love with by myself, like actually digging into them, not just like following the trend of like when I fell in love with like R5. But that's a whole another video I could do. Number 2 artist is Chloe Wilder. No surprise there. She just dropped an EP. I think I talked about this in a video a couple weeks ago. She was dropping an EP. She just dropped her EP. Lucky Me has literally been my anthem, even though I know like the lyrics say like when you're 19. I'm not 19, obviously. I just wish that song had been out when I was 19. Very anthem-like. So shout out to Chloe. Number 3 is another one of my favorite artists. You guys should know. ABBA. They're at number 3. I'm kind of surprised that they are kind of lower than they've been in the past. Like usually it's like Carpenters and ABBA at number 1 and number 2. But you know what? Go me for having a little bit more broader music taste for the summer. Of course, listening to ABBA, any track by ABBA is literally summer. I feel like I associate ABBA also with summer because of the first time we watched the Mamma Mia movie in 2018 when the sequel came out. Literally went to the theaters, literally cried at the end with Meryl Streep's song My Love My Life with Amanda Seyfried. Number 4 is the Bee Gees. I kind of feel bad because Andy's not as high on this list, but then again I listen to a lot of music on YouTube, and I think I talked about that in another video. The Bee Gees, Tokyo Nights, Secret Love, specifically Secret Love. That is literally like my favorite song from is it High Civilization? I forget the names of their albums. I could see the pictures of the album covers, but not the actual like titles. Number 5 is the Bay City Rollers. I'm not surprised there. I've literally become obsessed with Angel Angel like a lot. Like I literally been listening to that song on repeat for some reason. And then Let's Pretend, I Only Want to Be With You. So I had a blank moment. I could literally hear the song in my head. I couldn't remember the title of the song. Yeah, so Bay City Rollers are at number 5. Number 6 is Andy Gibb. This man, I have done a video about him before, I think at the beginning of the year, where I actually like deep dived into like how I discovered, or even a couple months ago, I think I did my story time of how I discovered Andy Gibb. I still wish that somebody would have just like knocked some nice sense into him, especially before all of his like downfall. Can you imagine the music he'd been making all the way through the 80s and 90s? Maybe he'd even gone country. I feel like he would have gone country. He could have gone country. Anyways, I digress. Next on my list is Nessa Barrett. So this is like the first time I think I've actually talked about Nessa. Sissy is the one that literally introduced me to Nessa probably around the time of 21, 22. Very good songs, anthem songs that I wish had been around years prior. And she just released a new song. She has a new album coming out, I think in September, October. I can't remember the release date. Got a new song came out. Love her music. I've been listening to some of her older tracks though, like Die First and Dying on the Inside, or Dying on the Inside, is it? Because I'm dying on the inside. I think that's the name of the song. I've just recently started listening to her older tracks again. Next artist on my list is Perry Como. It's kind of funny because you go from like really like sad emo, like grunge songs or like depressing songs like Nessa does, to Perry Como, Magic Moments. I love this man. Can't say anything else about this guy. And then the next artist on my list, I'm kind of confused by because I feel like I've only been listening to like one song by her, so I guess just because it's been repetitive. It's Linda Ronstadt. I have been told in the past, I don't know if I do, well right now I have glasses on, when I had my really full like fringy like 60s, 70s bangs, and I had really long hair and it was black, I was told that I looked like Linda Ronstadt and I could have been her like granddaughter. I know she never had kids, I think, biologically. And I don't know, not so much nowadays, but I was told that I always look like her. So anyways, that's a whole like totally not important part to this story. But yeah, Linda Ronstadt's at number 9. And then number 10 is an artist that I think I have had float around for a long time. I get obsessed with like certain songs by this artist specifically. His career was very cut short, very much so, more than I feel like people talk about. Buddy Holly is at number 10 for me. I've been listening to Rave On a lot, which is funny because it's like a minute and like 57 seconds, like a very short song that he did with the Crickets back in the day. And I just love that song. I don't know what it is. I just love it so much. And let's just go on to my honorable artists for the month. So my 5 honorable mention artists for the month are like literally from, 2 of them are from like, they're like a mix of like different decades and like timelines, I feel like, in music history. So at number 11 is Herman's Hermits. I don't think I've ever talked about how much I love their music. There's one song I don't like, and it's Henry VIII. I don't know what it is about it. Every time it comes on, it just like bugs me. I don't know what it is. Like, sorry, Peter Noon and like the whole band. Like, that song is like, I know, probably one of your most popular. I don't like it. I like I'm into something good, or something good. I don't know how it actually really is written as the title. Oh my gosh, the one about geography. Oh, what a wonderful world this could be, that song. I don't remember song titles for some reason if they're not written down in front of me. I just have the artist written in front of me. So love them so much. Number 12 is Charlie Pride. I have done I need to really do a deep dive onto his music because like I literally love his music so much. Mountain of Love, Kalijah I've been listening to a lot lately. I'm Just Me. I did that recently. I did my first like Charlie Pride like lip syncing YouTube short for the first time a couple weeks ago. So I thought that was like kind of different because I feel like nobody talks about his music and he was such an important part of country music history. Number 13 is an artist that reminds me of my childhood because my mom had a cassette tape of his music. Or CD, I can't remember which. It's Ricky Van Shelton. I recently rediscovered him in the last, like, I want to say since, like, April or March. I have literally been listening to him, like, on repeat. I love this man's music. I can't believe he, like, stepped away from the spotlight, which, good hit for him if that really worked for him. I just wish we could get, like, one more, like, somehow, like, video, music, something from him because I feel like he's very underrated, not talked about as much as, like, you know, like how Alan Jackson, George Strait, Garth Brooks, all of them stayed in the spotlight for the most part, but Ricky kind of just went under the radar, and we haven't heard very much from him, I think, publicly at all. So, love his music. Number 14 is Spencer. He has a new song coming out August 7th. I can't wait for the whole album to drop because I feel like there's going to be an album drop probably like October to like January, I feel like, is coming from him. So we'll have probably a tour next year. Hopefully we can go if it's at a decent day and time because of being a preschool teacher. Can't really take off days off. Somebody's Gonna Love Me. I can't wait to hear the song in full. He's been doing a lot of TT. I don't know if I'd say the actual app, if I'll get censored, on TT and IG. Been showing like the song a lot. Can't wait to hear the whole song. And then my last honorable artist that I've been listening to is Taylor Swift. New Romantics, Eldest Daughter, a bunch of her mix of her stuff literally has been on repeat. But that is all the artists I have been jamming to for most of the summer. If you made it this far in this video, thank you guys so much for watching this new video on my channel. I hope you guys enjoy this like mini series that I've been doing for I think over a year now, where I talk about honorable artists or the artists I've been listening to for the month, my top songs for the month. I love doing these just also to see and compare like actually like the statistics come December when Spotify Wrap drops, which is gonna be so fun to do another whole like deep dive like I do at the beginning of end of the year plus beginning of every year that I've been doing for the last couple of years. I just love seeing how my music taste changes throughout the year, what moods I get into. But if you guys want to see more of these videos, here's a playlist at the end, and I'll catch you guys in one of my next videos. I'll hopefully be soon. Love you, bye.